Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. How are we doing today? Hi, Daddy. Oh, God. I'm not paying the child support. You can't make me. You can't force me. It's definitely not a law. I refuse. Oh. So, um, today is an Elden Ring stream. Hello, it's your IRS agent. Oh, shit. But you know what we can do instead of Elden Ring? Is talk about Expedition 33. I also kind of have less time today than normal because I'm getting or coordinating with a friend for hanging out and stuff. So okay. Sorry, I'm just bugging them. Okay, so so okay. All right. So okay. All right. So I'm sad because I missed a big part of Expedition stream. Still Renoir painted and the real one are great. Yeah, I so yeah, that is unfortunate. That's the first thing I wanted to say. I just like rolled out of bed and woke up. So still neurons still waking up. But yeah, there was just so much cool shit that I'm like, oh my god, and then this, and then oh my god, and then this, then oh my god, and then this. So first of all, Verso is like he's like, I just wanted to paint and play piano. And it's like, yeah, he probably did. And then he died. Which is fucked up. But also, I guess I should probably, I don't know who in my audience is not concurrently watching the Expedition 33 Clair Obscure, doesn't already have spoilers, but spoiler warning. Let me see. Okay, we'll do that. Does that show on screen? It does. Wow. Okay. Painted Renoir as Godwin. JK. um. Okay. So, yeah, I just had so many thoughts, and then I didn't know where to start with them. But, yeah, I think Painted Verso being um, like I just want to play piano for my, uh, for my sister, who I care very dearly about. It's like so sad. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Also, yeah, Renoir, Painted Renoir, and regular Renoir. Both of them are very cool. Painted Renoir being like, no, it's about family. And it's like, why is it about family, Renoir? And it's like, because. Like, I really liked how he's basically like, okay, we all know we're just painting, right? Like, we know that. But Renoir's conclusion, if he was a painted construct in a canvas, is that we can still hold on to that for, you know, however much time we want or whatever, right? And and Verso's conclusion similarly I thought was very interesting in that he comes to the conclusion that is like in line with his personality. So it's like Paintress gives them all the like tries to paint them to the best of their ability to the people she knows in real life because she's mourning or whatever. And it's like, yeah, so Verso's conclusion is, I care about my mom. I'm not going to let her like die, like fade away by continuing to propagate in the canvas. So he's gonna try doing something about it. And I'm just like, holy shit. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's very cool. Gustav dies similarly to Verso in regard to his relation to Mael. Yeah, because he dies trying to save Mael, like his sister person. But I guess, yeah, Mael doesn't really get physically burned there, but she does get burned, so I guess there's that. Like emotional damage burn. So there's that. What else was there? Oh yeah, so I thought it was cool that it's like, what is the fracture? Like, what is the fracturing? Why did that happen? Like, why did all of these events occur? And like, why did the monolith appear? Why did all of these things happen? And then it's like, oh, they happened because the dude died. Like, Verso died. So because he wasn't maintaining the canvas, like, reality in the canvas fractured. Can I tell why the fracture happened exactly? I'm assuming it is going to be a plot point that gets explained. So if that's the case, then no. But my guess is the fracture happened because, like, Verso died. Right? Or, actually, yeah, another reason it could have happened was because the mom goes into the painting and then just, like, tweaks out, you know what I mean? So, I mean, she, like, destroys everything, or, like, maybe, or it could be that Renoir and the mom go into the canvas sort of at the same time, and they, like, fight about it. So therefore, everything gets fractured. Now that I think about it, it could be all of those things. But, yeah, I just assumed because, like, Verso wasn't there to maintain the canvas anymore, like, the implication is that there's actual painting magic. The people paint in the canvas magically and stuff. Like, that's their super magic, whatever. So, and they control an amount of paint in the canvas, like an amount of chroma. So, Verso not being there to maintain it meant that, like, the chroma was ambient. Like, they can just use it for something. So, like, I guess they fought, and then the fracture happened, and all that stuff. So, that was neat. That's cool. The thing that, like, exploded my brain cells at the end of that was, it's like, okay, so why did the paintress not gamage people on the, like, on the expedition area in the, like, out of Lumiere? Why did she not do that? Well, why is she not doing that? And it's like, oh, they still have chroma in them. So the mom is playing, like, 5D chess, killing the guys to leave them around as ambient chroma to be used. Like, it is chroma that is not immediately available to Renoir. Like, my brain, holy shit, my brain just exploded. Like, also, Renoir painting the accents so that they could make a sword to pierce the barrier. I'm guessing because some reason? Yeah, it's like we can discuss it when we're actually done. We just started Act 3, so this is all the, you know, speculative stuff before we've gone to there. Oh yeah, Monako and SKA being like just characters that have existed there for a long time. It's like, yeah, I mean, what's up with these freaking like gestrels and SK? Like, this seems kind of weird and strange. And like, why are they such good friends with Verso? And it's like, yeah, because it's his canvas. He's just gone into it before and been like, yo, SKA, my brother, how's it going? You know what I mean? And also SKA saying, like, Mael also looks kind of familiar. Is crazy. To be honest, I do side with Renoir here and his reasoning. Like, real Renoir? Where, like, we should just destroy the guy and move on? Like Verso? There were lots of implications about who Mael. Who's Mael? Yeah, the thing is, it's like both in the way of a good mystery and also the part that is usually most frustrating about a mystery is that, like, you can't really figure it out until they give you the core, like, the critical piece of information. So, you know, it's really cool now that we have the critical piece of information to interpret all of those things. Yeah, so I'm assuming you're referring to, like, regular Renoir. The dad who is painting himself into the canvas. Right? Of, like, we should just destroy Verso and then, like, call it a day. Like, I thought it was really funny how Alicia goes into the painting, like, okay, you know, well, Verso, let's go talk to Dad. It's gonna be great. Like, how's it going? And Renoir's like, great. I'm so glad you're here. It's awesome that you are okay. And now it's finally time to get rid of Verso. That's what we're here to do. And then Alicia's like, no, that's stupid. And then Renoir's like, I can't believe we're doing this shit again. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Oh, man. He got, no, we're going through this shit again. See, I mean, the thing that I find interesting is that, like, presumably they, like, because Cleo was like, yo, just, like, deal with this until I get back. So I'm assuming there's a finite timeline in which Cleo will just, like, push everyone out of the canvas. Like, guys, stop. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. First of all, I think that in regard to mourning in general, that, like, you can't force someone through mourning. Unfortunately, it does take over people in the way that it takes over, like, took over the mom in the story. Like, sometimes that happens. You know what I mean? Like, and it like defines people for the rest of their life. And that sucks. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if you think that it's valid to try and force someone to, like, stop mourning or to, like, deal with it in a healthy way, I was cooking a point and then I immediately forgot what I was cooking. But it's like there's a parallel with that and like condemning someone to be like brain butthurt for the rest of their life. You know what I mean? That's unfortunate. I have not had a coffee or any food today yet, so our brain is not functioning at maximum capacity. I feel like I should remember that point. It actually felt like it was important. Meh, that's fine. I wouldn't let my wife stay in the painting world if it'd kill her, regardless of her reasons for doing so. I can respect those feelings, but her life is more valuable to me. I agree with that. I guess I was more saying the, like... The reality is that some people just, like... Like, they're gone. I guess. That makes sense. So... Them not being in the painted world is like they're already dead. The song and during the Renoir fight and two vocals. They weren't singing at each other, they were singing at each other. That's kind of cool. That's awesome. Oh yeah, you were saying something about the composer. Painted Renoir's OST male vocal was Barry the Light Guy. That's fucking sick. Possibly there's always a chance for recovery. Yeah, and I agree with this. I felt like I had something else in my head that I was, like, trying to say that's not how it, like, how the point is currently being represented. And I can't think of it. So that's unfortunate. Because it was more nuanced than just let the person with the delusions be delusional. You know what I mean? Because I also agree that maybe that's not the best course of action. Yeah, we're all agreeing with that. I'm just saying that for some people, like, it does not... Like, you can't force that to happen. So, I guess the question is, like, does forcing something to happen make it worse? So, and I guess this is the other thing, is that, like, there's two... It's once again a situation of, like, two... what's it called? It's a false dichotomy. Like, what's to say that the mom needs to spend all of the time in the painting? And this is usually how this happens, right? It's like, we need to destroy the painting. We need to not destroy the painting. We need to maintain the painting. And it's just kind of like, why do these need to be, like, mutually exclusive in a way? So it's like, okay, we understand that you need to grieve your son. Do you want to, like, be in the painting for, like, whatever the time dilation, whatever the time scale is, like, a year to, you know, speak to the soul fragment of your dead son, and then, like, after a year in real time, we'll say goodbye to the candles. Like, we'll have a year in real time to do that, or something like that, right? Like, moving to an in-the-middle solution. Because, like, I really also don't know if I agree with, like, a ripping off the Band-Aid type approach. I still feel bad for Alicia considering how she was on the short straw in the middle of all of it. Yeah. She just kind of like which I find it funny that it's like, hey there, did you see, hey there, Cleo, did you see Verso? And it's like, that's not Verso, it's a painted copy. Like, yeah, but I still want to know if you saw him. Like, it's just very funny to me. Also, I need to get Alicia's drip. Like, I don't know. I felt like the wait, no, you get the outfit. Right. I'm trying to remember. Because I was like, I felt like the IRL drip was crazy. Because it's like half the expedition outfit, but then the other half was like with the frills and stuff. I thought for a second we had to like change back into expedition gear, but no, we do actually get her outfit. And it is cute. Big cool. Hey Zoe, welcome. Good morning, squad fam. We're actually talking about Clair Obscure. I don't know if you were intending on playing that game or catching up on the VODs, but we got to the third act, and there's like a lot to talk about there. Clea's a bit relatable. I don't want to deal with this shit. Yeah. How many acts are there? I'm assuming there are 3. Which no one has confirmed or denied. But we basically got the major twist of the story. So I bought it last week, but I won't hold on to any details in these discussions, no worries. Are you sure? We could, like, stop talking and go do, like, a dungeon. Like... I can spoil this. There's a finite amount of acts. Wow, thanks, Rav. I really appreciate that. What's the major twist? Please share. I actually think I maybe won't say anything. Alright, it's fine. Trust me. I don't know if I do. I don't know. It just feels so, like... It's so critical. The twisted. Are you sure, Berg? The twist is, we're not real. I wouldn't trust you. Oh, man. I'll turn the volume down until you start. Okay. Sounds good. I was like, if you don't want to be immediately spoiled, if you don't want to be immediately spoiled on Clair Obscure right now in this moment, I would recommend muting for an amount of time. Yeah, so like the world that they were in, like the painted world, like all of them were painted constructs, which I called that shit. It's pretty obvious, or like it's a reasonable conclusion that you can come to based on the starting information. But the other part of it is that there are actual, like, painting magic painters in the real world who are painting into a canvas, which is why the expedition world is so strange, bizarre, weird. So Act 3 is detailing Alicia, the daughter of the paintress in the world, and the curator, Renoir, the actual Renoir, going back into the canvas to be like, no, we're gonna go save Verso, who's dead but not quite dead, because he's in the thing, he's in the painting. We gotta save him in some way. So I guess I'm just curious to see where they're gonna go with that. We don't have the most amount of time today, and I do feel like maybe I'm a little obliged to play some Elden Ring, but it was very cool. My brain blasted. So what happened to everyone who was erased? Well, they got erased because they were in the painting. They were, like, literally, it's like a file on your computer. Like, it got deleted. But in the same way, because Mael, who we now know is Alicia, going into the painting and being like, what's it called? She brought back 2 of the people who got erased by using literal painting powers and stuff, and being like, I'm gonna bring them back so that you still have the party members for playing the game and stuff like that. Presumably, the goal is to bring everyone back using a bunch of painting power and stuff and telling the dad to, like, get the hell out of there. So why did the world paint numbers go down? Because the paintress didn't have enough control over the canvas, so she would paint a number to show what new set of people were going to get erased by the bad guy, in air quotes, Renoir. He's not really, like, the bad guy. He's the antagonist, which is really good. Very interesting. Like, I'm a big fan of that. Fun fact, 3 of the main OSTs of Clair Obscure are 11 minutes long. Together, those 3 tracks last 33 minutes. That's hilarious. But why erase people? Because it's a canvas and it's not real. Sorry, so the actual motivation is that the paintress is the mom. She's in the canvas because Verso, their son, died in real life. So the paintress is grieving, like the mom is grieving in the canvas and, like, basically going crazy and, like, losing her vital energy or whatever, right? So Renoir, the dad, also goes into the painting and is like, honey, you need to come out of the painting. And she's like, no, I'm not coming out of the painting. This is the last memories we have of our son, who is dead now. So that's, like, the entire premise or the reason of the first 2 acts. And then now the 3rd act is like, no, we actually do, now that we have all this information, Alicia is like, well, we should maintain the canvas to some amount, but not have the mom keep going into the canvas because she's losing her brain. She's losing her mind. Is she a hot MILF? I actually think the mom model was pretty cute. I was pretty into it. So yeah, that's very cool. I'm actually, like, so excited to continue playing it. It's really cool. Aline is good looking. Yeah, she is. So, okay. Here we are, once again. We found the Turtle Pope the last time we were playing. We'll probably just, like, do a little bit of side content or something. Maybe find something to comment on. Or maybe not. Maybe we take a little break from the cinema stuff today. Just to do some, like, generic exploring. Because well, I think Berg will be able to see it, like, once the screen is changed. But, yeah, the thing is, like, I guess downloading, like, a 1-hour VOD isn't that much space on the hard drive, so it's probably fine, but yeah, we've been commenting about the, you know, overworld, how the structures and viewpoints and stuff have all kind of been well placed and interesting. Like, this long hill here is kind of cool. And it's just framed so well. What are you? Okay, well, I guess I'm just not going to deal with this. Yeah, you ran through a bunch of places to get here, and there's stuff you'd want that you've passed. Like, what do you mean by stuff? And also, what do you mean by past? So, like, what is the... Yeah, the question is, like, do we want to... Like, where do we want to go? Would you say your fashion sense is good? I think that my character has her dogs out, and that's important. That's it. That's mostly it. That's mostly all. Look at those grippers. They're just freewheeling. They're just free wilding. They're just out there. Look at them gripping. And, like, it's mostly for weight stuff. I mean, I would probably be wearing the night greaves if I could, but Those dogs are barking. They are! Near the beginning of the lake is a Shabriri grape and a useful talisman. Okay. I mean, that's something we could go do. I'm assuming it's like a dungeon? Also, this is a really cool placed, like, bespoke thing. There's this bridge rock form. And then I'm assuming, like, if we go down there. So, first of all, we can see the dirt paths very clearly. I do really like how they, you know, the paths are well used. It's very cool that they are well used. Jump? No. I will die. Oh, hey, look, there's a grace. The paths do be pathing. I have played too much Clair Obscur. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Huh. Yeah, it's like you can see, like, several landmarks from this area. Which, this area, I'm assuming, kind of aligns with... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it would actually be kind of hard to get down here. Like, you do need to go across first and come around. Because I was gonna say, you can see, like, 3 things at this vista. Tell us a story, please. Well, if you put me on the spot, a bedtime story? I'm gonna be honest, like, what is the expectation when you're like, tell us a story? Like, what is the qualifiers? It's like, do you want a personal story? Do you want a, like, recent happening story? Do you want a story from my childhood? I don't know. What qualifies as an interesting story? You expect a good story. Sure, but, like, what qualifies good? You know what I mean? Like, what is good in your definition? What makes a story good? Like, what makes a bedtime story good? Good qualifies good? See, this isn't very useful. Not me trying to rack my entire brain. Yeah, part of the thing that I like about, I think, that I like about live streaming is that, like, you're given context or prompts to talk about things, usually by the game that you're playing. And I find it a lot easier to work with that than needing to, like, just talk about myself or just have a story or something like that. Like, maybe if I thought about it in advance, that'd be the case. Which, it's interesting. I feel like, actually, for a long time, I've been not super great at talking about myself. I think there's a number of reasons for that. Probably. Like, just in general, my experiences. But, definitely I would say... I'm trying to, like, lock in on a specific event, but now that I think about it, I actually can't super think of one. But I guess just in general, like, you know, anime was not very cool for an amount of time. It was not the cool thing. I guess now you could maybe still say, well, it's not exactly cool. But that's definitely one part that I didn't necessarily want to share about myself. I'm trying to think of all the reasons why I have trust issues, basically. I think one of them, actually, though, like, a pretty critical event that happened to me was like, art class in elementary school. Because we were assigned with making a self-portrait. I think that's a pretty generic, like, project for an elementary school art thing, and, like, you know, generally self-portraits they're actually kind of difficult, right? Self-portraits, I would say, are actually kind of difficult. But you do them, I suppose, in elementary school, you might learn something. So, I was having a tough time doing a self-portrait, like, making the self-portrait. I kind of wonder if it's just because I wasn't super good at figuring things out. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things where I just go, like, I don't get it, and, like, I really need help, and I need explanation or something, but, like, I found the concept of doing a self-portrait very overwhelming. So, luckily, I actually had an art mentor. Like, I had someone I went to who mentored me in art. Like, I basically took painting classes with them. And they were, like, faculty who was responsible for making some curriculum at, like, a place, like, an institution that's not, like, a 3-view, 0 people go to this institution kind of place. So I studied with that person for a little while. I wasn't the greatest student. But point is, so I went to them and I basically said, like, okay, I have this self-portrait thing. Use explore the purified runes. Okay, I'll do it. I have this self-portrait project, but I really don't know how to go about approaching it. So my mentor helped guide me through, like, the decisions that I should be making while I'm drawing it, right? So, like, I still drew it. It's just, like, when I got kind of stuck, there'd be like, well, have you considered, like, looking at this shadow shape or that shadow shape, or have you considered outlining this shadow shape or something like that, right? Or look at this part of the film, right? Is your VTuber model a self-portrait? As I've said several times, unfortunately, I am not in a long, blonde-haired anime girl. Much to my chagrin, I am not. So yeah, I think the portrait came out pretty well after I finished it. Okay. The back shots. Yeah, I think it came out pretty well after I finished it, and at the same time, I handed in a bunch of other work that like needed to be done like by the end of the semester. The self-portrait being kind of like a final project. And then I was like really excited because I was like happy with the result of the self-portrait. And then you're probably wondering at this point, like, well, how could this have gone wrong? The teacher that I had was basically specialty in art. Like, the thing that she studied was art. So, you know, I was excited to demonstrate that I did something cool. And basically, the teacher, like, called me into the principal's office. And basically was like, yeah, so this student cheated and, like, did not draw this thing and handed it in as if they drew it. And I was like, but I did draw that. And then they, like, started grilling me about how, like, cheating is bad and stuff like that. Oh, goodness. And what they did, this piece of shit, took my sketchbook, because we each had, like, this really big sketchbook that we were allowed to draw whatever we wanted, which had, like, my anime drawings in it, right? So I drew, like, cute anime girls in my book because I thought it was my book to draw whatever I wanted in. And then she was basically like, yeah, the person who drew these could not have possibly drawn this incredible self-portrait. So, like, I'm not grading this. And then they continued to, you know, tell me about how, like, cheating is bad and all that stuff. Was this still in elementary school? Yeah, it was in elementary school. So, so that was really lame, and I was, like, really torn up about it. Like, I was like crying, just, like, raw crying, because, like, I don't I don't think at any other point in my life have I ever felt so, like, sad that it's like this thing that I literally, like, went to go ask for help with because of, like, how difficult it was for me. And, like, despite it being difficult, I still did everything myself, right? Like, eyes, the artistic eye, maybe, like, that I cannot claim ownership over because my mentor helped me. But, like, I did all of it myself. Didn't even ask if you'd learn, just assume the worst. Yeah, and they're, like, basically their conclusion was, like, I don't want to mark this because, like, they cheated. Because, like, they could not possibly see that I made that self-portrait based on my, like, completely different art style. And yeah, so I was, like, sobbing in the, like, halls, basically. Like, I think I had to walk back up to my locker or something like that. Like, you know, my, middle Lyria bro, so Lyria bro, was there, like, trying to comfort me because I think maybe he was still at the school. I don't know. No, he definitely wasn't. But, yeah, and I remember saying in the hallway, like, I'll never forget this line specifically. Like, this was a detail that was specific and that happened. Was I basically said, like, oh yeah, that teacher's such a bitch because she doesn't believe me. And, like, I'm a crying kid, like, so that's something that a crying kid would say, right? And then a teacher overheard us and was like, hey, we don't use that kind of vocabulary here, right? What grade in elementary school? Because I'm thinking first grade. It was more of an intermediate grade. Like, it was a later grade. Like, I was like, graduating that year. So it was an intermediate grade. So a teacher overheard us and said, like, we don't use that language here. And then Lyria bro, like, snapped back immediately and was like, maybe you should check the dictionary again. And I'm like, that was so fucking giga. Like, I know that it sounds like a Reddit story, if that makes sense, for the snapback, but, like, I felt that shit. Because they were like, no, fuck you. Like, my little bro is crying right now. Like, leave us the fuck alone. You know what I mean? Was basically what I felt in that response. So, is this a... Can I, like, destroy this? Ah! See. Can destroy it. It was different color. I guess I could... No, I can't see it anymore. There was a color difference in the wood. I mean, you would also afford wood in this game breakable, because that's kind of like, you know, wood breaks in this game. I was told to explore here, though, so that's probably why I found this. I might have missed it otherwise. So, yeah, one of my many stories in my journey doing art-related things was my intermediate elementary school teacher was a piece of shit. Honestly, actual garbage person. 2 fingers heirloom. What is that? Raises faith. Okay. That might be better than this. It's like 5 faith. Cool. Good story, lived up to expectations. I appreciate that. The difficult thing is finding a focus. I actually find for myself that, like, I find that the best results happen if you ruminate for a really long time. Like, if you rush into something... How should I say this? I feel like there's a principle that I understand, which is that as soon as you start, like, as soon as you've materialized anything, the opportunity cost of materializing something means that you can no longer, like, there's some degree of attachment to that thing now, and that you can't, like, it'll be a lot harder to change or veer off into another direction. Which is why, like, I feel like I get the best results from, like, ruminating a little bit, thinking about it, and then, like, choosing something. So I think that type of, like, I'll say it's analysis paralysis. I don't think it's, like, analysis paralysis. But, like, that, because I try to practice that principle, it also means that I hesitate to answer spontaneously. Oftentimes. But when something is contextually relevant, then it's a lot easier for me to pick. Right? Like, if the circumstances of what is around me basically helps define what I want to say, then, like, there's only so many things that I can say. So the context from playing a game or it being, like, relevant to anything that is happening on stream, or whether it's, like, something that someone said, maybe that's another piece of context that would be relevant. It's a lot easier to say. But if you're like, tell me a story, and I'm just like, shit, where do we start? Like, like, where do we go from there? So yeah, that's why you do, like, brainstorming type exercises, not explicitly brainstorming. There's, like, I was just saying things out loud, you know what I mean? It's like, well, do I talk about my my crippling trust issues, right? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds kind of good. So, like, what's a specific thing that I can talk about there? And then I had a lot of thoughts going through, like my school years, and then I was thinking about yeah, I was thinking, like, I think a major pain point is that, like, you know, anime was not cool in my childhood, right? I think I had some friends, but, like, it wasn't necessarily, like, cool. So it was a pretty big pain point, I think, to like something that kind of the people around you just, like, don't like at all. Which that's changed a lot recently, like, with the people who are around me. So I don't feel that so much today, but I definitely think that that was a problem at the time. And I was like, right, in relation to that, I think one major thing that I can think of was that story. Because I think that one sticks out to me, both because, like, I don't, like, I really genuinely don't think at any point in my life I've ever been accused of being so fake. Like, that has never happened, I think, at, like, any other point in my life. So, I don't know. We found a dungeon. I don't know what this dungeon is. Stillwater Cave. And also, like, my brother coming in with the clutch save. Like, yeah, that other teacher was also a piece of shit. We don't use that language here. It's like, leave us alone. What an ass. What is this? Oh, I see there is a flower here. Over here. Moss? Oh no, why am I chunky rolling? Is it because I have the lantern out? Oh, because I don't have the seal equipped anymore. Well, I'm to truly let the dogs free. There it is. Who needs pants? Alright. Wait, I can't hold the shield up anymore because I don't have the stats. I have 11 strength. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I actually can't equip this yet. I mean, I don't know which one's gonna give me more damage, but nonetheless, we can't equip it right now, right this moment. So, so now what? We're gonna keep the dogs out. And I'm gonna throw a fireball at this guy, I guess. Sweet. Is this... Huh. I know we were talking about wood being breakable. I wonder why this is here. The canvas talisman is 4% extra damage. I think the two finger will usually be better, but it doesn't really matter unless plus 5 faith lets you use an incant you couldn't use. I see. Oh, hey, we have a thing for this. We have a thing to cure poison. Also, I should really change the flask such that... I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh my goodness. This place sucks. This is the worst. Why are there so many plants down here? Okay, now that we're getting out of there. Ow. You did that cave yesterday? Really? That's cool. We're synced. Oh my goodness. We're full sync. Oh my god, please stop. Alright, that was quite a lot. That's quite that's quite a lot. Where do we go now? I mean, I'm gonna slowly die unless I cleanse this. Oh, God, it's still going. Is it? No. It's tedious, but it's not as bad as the abandoned cave. Which one's the abandoned cave? Is that one we've already done? Was that the one in the Weeping Peninsula? Oh, goodness. Get me out. Get me out. Where's this go? See, the problem is... I did not give myself enough mana. Okay. Sage Hood. Oh, God. Oh, the bats. Oh, the bats! I'm trying to avoid combat so that I can just find the boss. Oh, okay. So it's not there. Oh, shit. Okay, well. We're cooked, chat. We're fucking cooked. The Kaled one has Scarlet Rot on the floor that builds up fast. Okay, we haven't gotten to that one yet, so... I'm sure we'll get to it when we get to it. And I don't recall. I think I really don't remember most of... Okay. I'll just die. I'll just die. It's fine. Under there? Under where, Zoe? Where is it under? I knew someone who went by Sage. She was 6'1" and liked my taste in music. I probably shouldn't say that. There was one point in time where I did make fun of someone's height. Well, I know. There was one instance. There's exactly one instance of me being a mean person. Are you ready for the mean thing that I said? It was so mean. It was incredibly mean. I approached this person who's in my class. I mean, we had to like line up, I guess. More elementary school stories. And it was cold outside. I was cold. And I basically just asked, like, how's the weather up there? Because they were significantly taller than me. They weren't very happy about that. I think, did they say something like, well, better than it is down there? For some reason, I recall that, but it's... So imagine being 6'1", couldn't be me. You scoundrel, I've never been mean a day in my life. I'm completely disillusioned. Oh, God. Happy Father's Day. Thanks for being chat's father for a year. Just come back with the milk. It's been years. Rants, I'm not coming back with the milk. I have no obligation to do so, and I'm not going to. Better to be really short, because then you can easily find a significantly taller hot goth GF. Well, I can confirm that I am not 6 foot. So therefore, to all, I'm gonna say to all potential significant others, I'm short. What were they doing? I wanted to change the flask amount. Not 6 feet. You are puny. Okay. Can I use this sage robe stuff? Pants. Still light rolling. Oh. Wait. Wait, I didn't want to roll off. Alright, that's kind of cool. Gauntleted healer look. In middle school, the shortest girl in the class dated someone at least a head taller. I said she'd need a stepping stool for their wedding. It's crazy. I'm 5 feet and have actively hoped not to miraculously grow any taller. Fair. Is it... Because what, you don't want to be 6 feet tall? You don't want to be a Giga Chad? Freaking bats. Oh my god, where's the boss? I guess I'll just have to clear out everything and then go from there. The boss is down the poison stream. I guess the place is supposed to be a little circuitous, so... You can charge the fireball? What? Is that specific to this one? Or can you always charge fireballs? I can't tell if it's doing more damage or not. Nice. What the fuck? See, I wasn't gonna make the joke because I just feel like I shouldn't ask. Oh, God. Okay. It's like, is your family member... Oh, God. Single. I feel like that is not something that I want to ask. Whoa, we 360 no-scope that guy. What the... Yo, that was sick. Also, I have no way to heal myself. But I am dying. Nice, we're at 1 HP. Let's go. That's not the right one. A lot of spells can be charged, but not all of them. Good to know. Yep. Oh, I'm gonna fall off. Man, it's nice to be a caster, so that I can just backshot these people from the top rank. Falling there is the way to the boss. Where is there? Underwear, memer! Oh, you suck. Oh, you're just the worst. Okay. You're saying it's over there? Over here? Over there? I mean, I can't see how we're gonna be able to do this without dying. I mean, there's that. There's that thing. Is it there? In that corner? That doesn't look like a... Doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh. Probably don't want to fall into the poison yet. You drop down a poison fall. On trust, if you're just good at anything, you'll never have to trust anyone but yourself, and you'll have a happy and fulfilled life. I mean, I think I believe that at some point in time, and then I don't necessarily believe it to this day. I have no MP. Let's go. I guess I can just try locating the thing. Where does this go? And we died of poison. Ow. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find it eventually. I'm sure we'll find it eventually. This time for sure. It's not here. Sorry, is it here or is it not here? It's definitely not any of this. So I ran through here last time. And then I didn't find anything. Are you sure that the boss room's over here? Like, this doesn't feel like it's it. This? Can't tell if this is the same. Oh, this kind of looks like progress. Oh. Yep. Say, this corridor looked like the same as the... This corridor looked the same as when we got the sage robes, so I just assumed this was the same path. I kept avoiding it. But this looks different. That's for sure. There's the boss. Alright, is it time to slam jam? Clean Rot Night. Oh shit, I'm Scarlet Rotted. So I guess I died. This is really tragic. Nice. That, oh, nice. That last hit just, like, did not kill them, which is so tragic. Do a little run through here. A tie, like the fight against the expansion's final boss. I will not elaborate, of course. Yes. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't know how many people could have spoiled the stuff for Player Obscure, but I'm really glad nobody did. It's big cool, big fun. So we got our runes. Go to the entrance. Maybe we can find one more dungeon. One more tiny dungeon to do. Hello there. Cute jellyfish. What does this talisman do? Like what? It was like winged sword or something. Oh, this one. Raise attack power with successive attacks. Okay. Where I don't know if that does that apply to if you chain Catch Flame together. Where are we going? Oh, is the girl still here? Can I give her my grape? I want to pop my grapes in her mouth. Given the cast time, I'm unsure if they'd be considered successive. Oh, right, I wanted to read the description of the grape. Hold on a moment. First, I'm going to see if I can level up. Close. It doesn't apply to any magic you have. Would it apply to the swords? Like the mystical swords that you can make and attack with? The weapons? It does work with the regular magic sword, carrion slicer, yes. Oh, cool. Where is the grape? Where is it? Oh, is it in here? Just in the base items? I did pick one up, right? At the other place? Key items. Yellowing, oozing eyeball of the infernal. Cool. He just likes eating eyeballs. That's normal. I would say that that's probably very normal. Who doesn't like eating balls? Alright. Can we find another thing to do? Relatable. Oh. There's an Evergowl. Man, I love saying gowl. Oh. Can I do this here? Give me my one-shot barrier. I can. Let's go. Their catch flame was stronger than my catch flame. Ah, shit. You right? You right? Old English. Ye tarnished. I must say, at first, you were on fire. My flame is better than yours. Your flame, your dad's too. Damn. What the fuck is that? Yeah. Why are your rolls so damn long? Nice. The combo. Flame of the Fell God. Is that good? I don't know if that's good. It seemed kind of slow. If it does like 1 billion damage, I'm sure it's good. Or it's probably good for PvP. As like a zoning tool. We have to find a grace. Or crowd control. Yeah, it's like I have the tail sweep for AoE. Most enemies will just get hit by it. Okay, but does it do a lot of damage? I guess we can use it because it's fire themed. It's more fire than the tail. But I don't know, I really feel like adding the furry RP to this character really sells it. I don't know if I want to take away the furry aspect, you know? Oh, hey look, another fire monk camp. I'm sorry, what? It's a core part of my character! Look, I can spawn a tail, and I, like, lift my butt up a little bit when I do it. See? I'm like, ooh-woo? Oh, fuck. Alright, ooh-woo? No, I was not the one who pointed that out. Leave me alone. Okay. At first I thought your explanation would clear things up, but then it continued. What? What's the problem with uwu? We're just uwu. We're uwu maxing. That's all we're doing. Fuck all this, like, Giga Chad energy, like, Chad maxing, like, Mog maxing. Fuck all that. We're uwu maxing. Lifts tail, spins cutely, uwu. Okay, well, we got a prayer book, so I guess we can bring this to Dog Pope. See if there's anything cool. Mog maxing? Do I want to know? What, have you never been mogged before? I was actually strongly considering whether I wanted to animate that. And I'm like, I don't think so. Like... Could you imagine a VTuber mogging you? Like... There's no way, right? I feel like it's not the right demographic to care about mogging. Okay.
Greetings.
Yes, take this prayer book.
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to all things.
I learned a new term, not the definition, but the term itself. Yeah, mogging. I mean, like, it's a specific thing. Mogging is when you, like, you go, like, shh, and then you, like, trace the outline of your jaw while moving your head into it. I don't know why it's a thing, I'm gonna be honest with you. Can you imagine a VTuber mocking you? Yes, we can. I don't know if that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Oh, flame. Momentarily sparks roaring flame from your hand. Incinerates area before the caster with a stream of fire. These seem cool. Is Oh Flame good? I feel like the only thing that I saw, just for the record, because I was looking up if you can even do pyromancy as a build. And I think... any cool discoveries? Not really. We've mostly been chill. Talked about Clair Obscure for a while. Did a couple of dungeons. I think I saw that Oh Flame was worse than Catch Flame. Maybe. It's bigger Catch Flame, but it's not as efficient as regular Catch Flame without a lot of setup. Yeah. So these probably aren't worth it. What about this one? Does this do good damage? This is the, like, flame breath that the guy was doing, right? Or is it still, like, Catch Flame is... is Catch Flame still king? I guess because Catch Flame is just so good, it just doesn't matter. Surge is complete trash from what I remember? Okay. I mean, I kind of want to buy Oh Flame just to have it because it sounds cool and it looks cool. You would get Surge? Well, I bought the other one. I mean, Oh Flame. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I want to buy it just to use it on somebody. Yeah, we're just in a couple dungeons. I haven't really been commenting on the level design. We're just kind of being chillin'. Oh my god, this thing costs 41 faith. Or requires 41 faith. Yeah, I guess we got the globe thing. Did you do the quest with the hunchbacked woman yet? No, I don't know what that is or where to do that. Alright, let me go find an unsuspecting nerd. I'm gonna flame all over them. Oh, I'm charging up. I'm charging it up. I'm charging up my flame. Oh, I'm gonna flame all over you. That's cool. Oh wait, can I? Yeah, so it's an individual cast every time. I guess the nice thing about Oh Flame is just if like two catch flames doesn't like do it, then maybe I use that one instead. How much does my regular catch flame do? 206. How much does Oh Flame do? $272. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like a charge attack, so it isn't bad, just not completely optimal. It does more poise damage. Okay. She said some guy stole her pendant and that the thief was at a dilapidated shack. Oh, that girl. Yeah, I definitely haven't done that yet. You want to point me in the direction of that? So I'm not going to use this yet because I don't have the spell slots for it. And I think that the tail spell is more critical. But I think I want to use it. Both because it looks cool and I'm sure choosing it every once in a while isn't awful. I'm gonna flame all over you. You? No, you're supposed to be into it. Come on. Come on, you're in my chat. You should love it that I flamed all over you. Against overworld enemies, one O flame is better than two catch flames. Probably. The shack is towards the western part of the lake on the water. As in more cost efficient. Yes. I just noticed that with the undead guys, the difference was 200 to like 272. So I was trying to think like what the threshold is for that being good against different enemies. But I'm sure if it was like a humanoid that wasn't like resistant to incantation or like less whatever, it's maybe better. Like it's better for dungeoning and just like clearing out trash. And if it's more cost efficient, that means it's better with the axe. So I should probably just like go here. Dilapidated shack. You can also buff O Flame in ways catch cannot be buffed, but that'll be for later. Cool. That's exciting to know. I'm sure we'll find out what that means later. You said it's on the west part? Assuming over here somewhere. Laskier Ruins. Laskier? I barely know her. Oh, who are you? Some asshole? Middle West, not sure about the exact location. Okay. I guess maybe I could have gotten the map thing. That might help identify where the shack is. I noticed there's a branch there, but... And this lake is huge. Is that a shack? That kind of looks like a shack. Oil prawn shack. Well, it's not dilapidated, I guess, so maybe not. It's the lad. Oh! I just didn't see him.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate?
He's trying to start something, mate.
Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither.
Sure.
All right. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later. Oh, piss off. What was it now? Oh, I see. You want some of me prawn? Freshly cooked it is.
Freshly cooked.
All right, then. It's yours. If you can meet me price.
You want some prawn?
I'm persuaded to sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes.
Boiled prawn. Boosts physical damage negation for some time. I feel like I want to buy one just because I want to buy one. It's gonna sit in my inventory and rot though.
Oh. So you met the girl, did you? Alright, well. Sod the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped. Is it? Anyway. She ain't alright, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
Interesting. How many do I need to buy?
You're tarnished too, ain't you? Can you see it then? The guidance of grace, I mean. I can't see it at all no more. Makes no bloody sense anyway. Why some no-name shithead like me should get called to the lands between. It's a bloody joke, you ask me. Maybe something went tits with it. Maybe it's been broke for a good long time. The earth tree, I'm saying. Never met someone with a taste for prawn I couldn't trust. We'd make good mates, I reckon. I'll be seeing you.
Spread out.
Marika's tits. You must be hungry.
Excuse me? America's tits? I know I'm hungry for that. America's tits? Huh? Whoops. Best line in the game. Pretty funny. Okay, I'm gonna go get the map. Get the map. I didn't really care about you doing the quest. I just wanted you to see that. You wanted me to see America's tits? I mean, that's respectable. That's fair. Could I find prawn of America's tits? Oh god, where else are you streaming? I'm also on YouTube. But I'm trying to grow a Twitch audience. As you can see, I think it's not really working out. I don't know how well that's going exactly, you know. Where is the map thing? Oh, I'm just blind. Got it. Okay. We got more map. More mup. So let's go back to Raya. Why is her name a piece of bread? It was never on screen, so you weren't blind. Just dumb? What the hell? Why am I dumb for it not being on screen? What, just because I literally didn't look at it? It just wasn't on screen. Right, that one key wasn't on screen in that one place. No, I'm gonna have to go back there. Why is your Elden Ring character Swedish? Oh, is that because of the shield? I don't know. Because they're from Sweden. They're Swedish.
The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
Oh, here you go.
That is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did I forget to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart.
Well, how do you know how steady my hand is?
Even to your own kind. Such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks. Please, take this.
Well, thank you. Why is her back like that?
Brave
I don't know.
Seek
I think just because she's...
Chateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most tarnished are doomed.
She's just hunchbacked, I don't know. I can't believe they put Shigure Yui in the game. It's hilarious.
But you are no ordinary tarnished.
I think I got recommended another clip from that. I got recommended the part that was right before the hunchback part of that clip, and I was like, Kayori. Come on now. But yeah, I mean, that's actually going to be it for today. Relatively short stream. Sorry I started a bit late. I woke up at 10 today. Also, Fozzie, thanks for the advice. But unfortunately, I'm not curating a Discord. I'm not. I don't want to manage one. I don't have to deal with it.
Please
I don't think I have... What, you don't like my feet in your face?
This barrier.
Wait, what barrier?
I see that.
What the... I don't know what they... I don't know what they want. I just jumped at them. Yeah, I just don't have to deal with managing a Discord. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That's it. So jumping counts as an attack? I did not know that. That's interesting. But, when you hit her by jumping, you hit her barrier. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, relatively short stream. If you're still here, I'm gonna say, hey, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support as always, and I will see you next time. Once again, our Monday stream has been moved to Tuesday, so we'll be, we won't be here tomorrow, and then we'll be back here on Tuesday. So, see y'all later, everybody. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Oh, I was also planning on probably posting the things on Sunday, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying it this week. We'll see how it goes. All right. Bye.